What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to Funnelheads. Today we're going to be discussing likes and dislikes for the Carnival Mardi Gras. Now this was our second time on this beautiful ship. The first time we did New Year's Eve in 2021-2022, and this time we did the Carnival Celebration Cruise, the 50th birthday of Carnival Cruise Lines. And I did do a video, 5 pros, 5 cons for the Mardi Gras. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that video in the description. This video is going to be completely different from that. It's going to be, different things that we noticed. After the first cruise, we realized that, we needed to get on this ship again because there was just, too much we missed out on. We didn't get to explore the ship thoroughly. And after this second cruise, I feel like we actually did that. We explored and did probably about 85% of what the ship has to offer between the first cruise and the second cruise. Now there are way more positives on this list than negatives, so what we're going to do is just sprinkle those negatives kind of throughout the video. But first, if you're new to the channel or returning and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, becoming part of that Funnelhead family. We would absolutely love to have you. But let's get right into the video. Now the first like I wanted to go over was the live entertainment on the ship, because it was everywhere and very abundant. It was impossible to see all the live entertainment, during a week, but we felt like we saw quite a bit of it. But just to name a few, you have the performers at the Pig and Anchor Smokehouse, the Brass Magnolia Bar, the Fortune Tellers Bar. Of course, you have, your DJ on the Lido deck, as well as the steel drums. You have your playlist productions in the main theater. At Grand Central, which is basically the hub of the cruise ship, you have Vegas style shows, magic or magicians. You have piano bar. You have the comedy club for your, family comedy in the earlier hours, and late night adult comedy during the later hours. Also, you have, of course, the cruise director shows, whether it be, the Lido deck parties, which, vary from cruise director to cruise director, as well as ship to ship. But so much entertainment. If you are bored, it is your own fault. There's entertainment everywhere. Now, the first dislike is going to be very connected to the entertainment, and that is the venues for these entertainers are just too small. Specifically, the main theater, the piano bar, and the Limelight Lounge. We felt we had to get to these areas about 30 minutes before, the shows or the entertainers started, because there's just so many people on this ship, all wanting to do a lot of what you want to do. So if you want to do something, you got to get there early, which I understand you should be a little bit early. It's just polite, but you shouldn't have to waste 30 minutes of your time on vacation in a line, because if you don't, you're not going to be able to see the show. So I think that they need to make these venues bigger in the future, on future class ships, so that way they can accommodate more people coming and going. Now, the second like is going to be specialty drinks. Of course, you have Alchemy Bar on this ship, which has been, a staple for Carnival Cruise Lines for so many years at this point. But there are so many unique bars on this ship, and each one has a fantastic drink menu. So definitely try those drinks out. Just to name a few of the bars, of course, again, you have the Fortune Teller Bar, the Brass Magnolia, Bella Rosa, even the Red Frog Tiki Bar, Havana Bar, and that's just to name a few. There are many, many different, bars and restaurants where you can order specific drinks to those areas. So especially if you're on the Cheers package for your cruise, try everything and all. Most of the drinks that we tried for the first time were very, very good. Now, the second dislike connects to the second like pretty well, and that is it is very difficult to get a drink on this ship in a timely manner. Now, we did sail at near full capacity. There was around 5,200 guests on the ship when we sailed, and I believe max capacity is right under 5,300 if I recall. So it was pretty much a sold out cruise. However, there was definitely times where we were waiting 25-30 minutes for a drink, and there were other times where me and Michelle had been waiting for a drink and just kind of looked at one another and said, you know what, we'll come back later, or maybe let's try another bar. So that can definitely be frustrating at times. Now, the third thing we liked about this ship was the specialty restaurants, because there are such a large variety on this ship. We have tried quite a bit. We still want to get to a few of these specialty restaurants, but just to name a few, of course, you have the Pig and Anchor Smokehouse Brewhouse. You have the Cucina, which is the Italian restaurant, as well as Chi Bang. All of those, by the way, are still free. So if you're going on the Mardi Gras here in the next little bit of time, absolutely try those while they are free, because Carnival stated that they will not be free forever. You also have, of course, Rudy's Sea Grill, the Bonsai Sushi, Bonsai Teppanyaki, which is like hibachi. You have Emerald's Bistro, and I'm sure there's others that I'm forgetting off the top of my head, but so many different options. And then, of course, you still have, your main dining, your buffet, your time, all of that good stuff on top of all the different options. So an abundancy of specialty dining on this ship. Now, the third thing we disliked about the Mardi Gras, and this one is just a minor one, but I absolutely love going to the front of the ship. Now, I realize that on most ships you can't go all the way to the front, because those are typically crew areas, but usually there's some type of outside decking or whatnot where you can get an amazing picture, or just kind of relax in the moment on that front of the ship. And there's just no way to get to it on this ship. You can go to Serenity or Loft 19, but that's not really all the way to the front of the ship. Plus, we can't go there with the family since, of course, little man just turned 5. So just a minor thing, but it is something to know if you're going on the Mardi Gras. Now, number 4 on the like side is going to be there is so much to see and do on this ship. This ship is truly a ship for everybody. If you just want to relax, you can go up to Serenity, grab a book, just read, suntan. If you want, entertainment during the day, you go to the, Lido deck, the main pool area. You can get live music. You can get activities with the cruise director, the fun staff. You can also go onto the back pool, enjoy some snacks, some drinks. Again, relax up there. If you're not an outside person, that's great. They've got, bingo, trivia, activities all throughout the day, live music, casino, game shows, Family Feud live, comedy club, piano bar. Literally, this is just 5% of what you can do on this ship. So if you are bored on this cruise, it is your own fault. There's so much to do that it's almost a dislike, because at certain times you feel like you're missing out. I know specifically on this last cruise we had Chris the Flying Scotsman, which he's absolutely wonderful. We've had him before, but he does his own show in Grand Central, and we were absolutely loving it, and we were watching it. We were really into it. He's an amazing singer, dancer, storyteller, and there was another event that was going to be happening, and which I think it was like the Tiki event on the Lido deck. So we actually left early from that show to go see the Tiki show, which both were great, but it's just, there's just so much to do that you feel like you're missing out. Like, you're already having fun at one thing, but there's just a chance that you don't want to miss the other item going on. So this ship has everything for everyone. You will have a great time as far as entertainment and things to do. Now, number 4 on the dislike side is a big one, and this is the ship is very understaffed, and the staff that works on the ship do an amazing job, but they are very overworked because they're very understaffed. Now, this isn't entirely Carnival's fault, because of course we had the pandemic, it's kind of still going on, but they had a lot of employees that worked for Carnival for a very long period of time, but had to find other jobs, while the cruise industry was shut down. And unfortunately, a lot of those people never came back. So Carnival is in the midst of, training new employees, trying to bring other employees on. But again, a lot of these employees come from countries that, don't have a lot of the same opportunities as far as vaccines, testing, getting work visas done quickly. So it's been a process. Now, if you're going on the Carnival Mardi Gras or any Carnival ship at this point in the near future, just know that the cruise is not going to be perfect, but just be happy that we are sailing again, that we're cruising again. You know, just be respectful and nice to the employees, because you know, during our last few cruises, and it's not a lot of people, there's always, you know, that 1% that really affect a lot of other people, but you know, I've seen people being rude to employees, shouting, cursing, and they're doing absolutely the best they can. They're gonna, you know, provide you with great service, clean. It just might take some time. So sorry, we got off on a little tangent there, but that is number 4 as far as the dislike, but it will get fixed in the future, I'm sure. Now, number 5 on the like side is going to be the Heroes Tribute Lounge. Now, I had to put this by itself because this area is absolutely amazing. You know, I'm a Marine veteran myself, so when I saw this area for the first time as I walked through, I really got chills. It's such a great area. You know, just that Carnival thought about, you know, military personnel and veterans was really amazing to see, and it really looks like they took a lot of time and thought going, you know, through this area, designing it and decorating it and all of that good stuff. So major props to Carnival. Of course, they have always done, you know, the military gathering parties and things like that, which I actually never attended. I probably should in the future, but I feel like it's always at a really weird time where there's something else going on. So either I forget about it or I just attend that other, you know, item or event. But awesome area. Definitely check it out. If you're going on the Mardi Gras, it's right in the Pig and Anchor summer landing area. You can't miss it. There's a big ice cream truck, military truck. It's awesome. Now, number 5 on the dislike side, and this is for any Carnival ship, but we'll go ahead and put it on this list, is that when you get a massage or, you know, a service done at the spa, which we don't do a lot of it, but because we've had so much onboard credit recently because of all the canceled cruises, you know, we've enjoyed a massage or whatnot. But after the service is done, you have a horrible sales pitch. I don't know about you guys and girls, but it ruins the entire experience for me. You know, I'm all relaxed, especially after a massage. You know, you just want to like walk out and be like, and, you know, just go sit somewhere and continue relaxing, maybe read. But they come back and they lay this really pushy sales pitch, and then they explain everything, why you must buy this product, and then they show you the prices, and they're like, as much as the cruise. I don't know where they get these prices from. I don't know if that's actually what the products cost, but who is buying this? I have no idea. I am certainly not. I've tried to sneak out before. I'm like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. And it actually worked once before. I went to the bathroom right after the massage ended. And of course, I signed the receipt and all that, but then I snuck out. And anyway, but it ruins the whole experience. I can't be the only one that feels this way. So let me know in the comments below what your experience is like with this. All right, so because this video is so long, we are going to end it with one last one, which is of course a positive one, because we always want to end on a positive note, and that is the decorating design of the Mardi Gras, specifically the French Quarter. Absolutely gorgeous to walk through. Literally, I've just been like stunned and dazed just looking at the wall, looking at the beautiful decorations, you know, the intricate details of everything, and they all kind of tie the whole area together. And also, you know, of course, they have the Mardi Gras parade that comes through there every now and then, but absolutely amazing. I've taken just pictures of, you know, the decorations, which I've never done before, but I'm just so amazed every time I go through that area specifically, but really anywhere on board, especially compared to what Carnival was doing in the past, which was all, you know, kind of cookie cutter designs. It is a breath of fresh air. So definitely just take the time, you know, to look at these, you know, these specific areas. But that is all for this list. I have others, but this video, obviously I have to edit it, but I know it's going to be a lengthy one. So hopefully you watched the whole video, learned a few things. Let me know your thoughts on the Mardi Gras. Are you booked? Are you planning to book? And you know, what piece of tip or advice are you going to take with you on your cruise? Hopefully I'll see you right back here in the next video or on a cruise ship one day. Catch you later.